Come on, let's go really up. Down chillin' with the homies that'll really go. Got a bad chicken in what the going up? Better rig her up while you looking like a stab. Put you in a car fight. Like, better get the fuck up. But another round, cause you get a fucked up. I'ma put you in the dirt, cause I ain't gonna find you a bad luck. Go on, baby, come on, really up. Yo, come on, let's go really up. I'ma put you in the dirt. Come on, let's go really up. Yo, come on, let's go really up. I'ma hit the dirt. Come on, let's go really up. Yo, come on, let's go really up. I'ma put you in the dirt. Come on, let's go really up. Yo, come on, let's go really up. I'ma hit the dirt. Come on, let's go really up. But I just wanna hit the bar. I just wanna be the best. I just wanna get up. I ain't never trusted anybody else in my love. Yo, I don't go with bitch. I just wanna go. You know I'm on the road, but you're making so much cash. I can't see the clock. Yeah, 0 to 100. You know I'm about to blow. John Cena, you better have your fucking face. He's a motherfucker, I gaze in every place. He's a fake, but you better get it safe. Cause I'm fitting here all late. Cause I'm fitting here safe. In Tokyo, we're all green free, no deckers. Shady your cars, but you know I'm fucking retro. If you wanna get a ticket to my bedroom, pop a fucking bean and I ain't talking pento. City lights, but you know I'm in a trance. She's a fucking toss, so I drop my pants. Made it up, she got all of my songs. Yo, took it to the bed, yeah, let's go really hard. Yo, come on, let's go really hard. I'ma put you in the dirt. Come on, let's go really hard. Yo, come on, let's go really hard. I'ma hit the fucking dirt. Come on, let's go really hard. Yo, come on, let's go really hard. I'ma put you in the dirt. Come on, let's go really hard. Yo, come on, let's go really hard. I'ma hit the fucking dirt. Come on, let's go really hard.
Setting this at maximum power. Laser and charged particle beam weapons.
Weapons activated.
city's good to tell you the tale. Everyone was left in the veil. My time won't come to an end. Take a look around, it's a war zone. The damage is already done. Take a look around, it's a war zone. The damage is already done. Take a look around and keep your guns high. It's a war zone. It's a war zone, and I'll be fighting for my life. So keep your guns high. It's a war zone. It's a war zone, and I'll be fighting. I'm back to the bone. Got blood on my knees. Got blood on my knees. I'm back for my life. I'm fighting. The ash keep burning down. No, you won't hear a sound. The screaming bottled within. Take a look around and keep your guns high. It's a war zone. It's a war zone, and I'll be fighting for my life. So keep your guns high. It's a war zone. It's a war zone, and I'll be fighting.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, one and all present in the stream. Welcome back to Masters Challenge hosted by Esports Legion. This is the quarterfinals, and it couldn't get more exciting as we are going to see two amazing teams. Team Monarch General on the blue side and Team ABM on the red side. This is me, your caster Sarah, alongside the very beautiful Smiling. Smiling, please take the stage.
Yep, hello everyone. I hope you guys are doing fine because today is quarterfinals. I'm really glad you people stuck till the quarterfinals and hoping to see you guys till the finals as well. So, yep, this is going to be the first match of the day, and we already see the both teams have started their bans again. It is Team Blue Monarch, and on the Team Red, it is ABM. Although they are casual bans, that is Ruby being banned. With Zushin, I'm pretty much guessing it's going to be a Roger, Hylo, Sling, Haya, or an edit ban also, because those are the casual bans. Oh, I forgot the chip.
Of course, every team who is playing against ABM, they always ban out that chip because they know how good Apex is on that hero. But we will probably see a switch up in the roles today since Jay is not playing from the side of ABM, so we are going to have to see who it will be on the jungle. Probably Mirio, as we have seen in previous tournaments, but then again, they could come up with anything. And for the side of ABM, the bans they would like to do is probably Ajask, the Roger, Hayabusa Ling, as Smiling mentioned, and that is how it always goes. Every draft in this tournament, those are the standard bans. So that is what they are probably thinking right now as the timer is trickling down. But oh, they changed up their plans and went ahead for a full VS ban, which also is very justified considering the revamp made him very, very strong.
Yep, that revamp did make a lot of changes in the Phobius, not just in his spells but also in look. But yeah, there goes the Zask ban. Although Team Monarch has the first pick, so yeah, they have advantage. But again, leaving a lot of meta heroes open just for the first pick might be in a little bit troublesome because again, ABM has those two picks coming in. So yeah, they need to really think. Meanwhile, we can see there is Ling, Hayabusa as well as Hylos open. So both the teams really need to think carefully. So I think if they go with Ling, Or maybe they can go with the high loss pick actually. That would be really smart.
As fleeting as
But
a
there
storm
is
within,
Aurora locked as a
as
mage.
timeless as a
Damn.
glacier's heart.
Team Monarch General seems to be playing with the minds of ABM here. You can see that the Ling is open, the Hayabusa is open. Edith, there is Lahailos. What would I not mention in this draft? If Asuna he picks up on one of his meta mages right now, it would be a big
Magic
thing
is
to see. But
my life.
instead, they gave Harriet to Radium. That's a very strong pick in the goal lane. But then again, a lot of marksmen like Moskov and Claude, they can scale up. And it would be a disadvantage towards the late game. Mirio here, he might pick up the lane in the jungle, but then again, that leaves Edith and Terizla both of them open, and the Terizla can even be picked up in the roam while Edith goes towards the EXP.
I do agree with you, Sarah. There is Reddit open and they
I
are
am the
going to pick
priestess of
that.
primal lightning,
But again,
the
there is
hunter of all
Terizla
the
open
evil
as well,
gods.
as you mentioned. See, I like how Monarch General just picked that Aurora because as a mage player, she is really strong and supportive for that teammate. The burst damage coming in, the poke, the control. It's just perfect if you position her in a way where her teammates have that actual support and damage. So yeah, Harith might have a tough time if he is going in mid lane because there is Harith being locked. She might even jump to the gold lane or to the roam lane as well. So
Yeah, but that's what ABM does, right? They just play around with their drafts way too much. And here, Monarch
Let's
General.
make the whole
Oh,
world
that is a
feel
very
like
unconventional tank, I would say. Fluorine? So they are actually aiming towards a
Chivalry is
tank or
dead,
fighter jungle,
and the
probably
past will
the
revive it.
Alpha, Bane, or even the Fredrin, if like we were to reconsider the whole draft. Which means that now Team ABM actually has to rethink their draft plan and take something which bursts out the Florine before she uses her global heal and cancels out every kind of anti heal in this game. Ling Hayabusa are still open, but Apex is gonna log it on the
your
Tigreal.
team is
Tigreal
ready.
against the Florine Clint and Aurora. That might actually work, but if they take up the Purify and dodge the implosion, it's gonna be a difficult time in the team fights.
I do agree that Purify has a lot of advantage which Florin already showing. So yeah, it is said to be that right now they have those tanky heroes, they have the front laner, ABM have perfect picks, so they can actually ban out those tanky heroes, probably an EXP and jungler both, so they can go for those tanky bans easily, and that might give a tough time for Team Monarch General right now. So I think they can go in for an, like you said, Terizla ban or a high loss with maybe Xpog and Alpha too. I consider Xbox as a good EXP
Still
laner.
waters run deep.
Your team is
Yep, they
damaged.
instead they actually banned out the link. That's bit of a dicey
Hope will
situation
find a
because
way,
against
even when all
an
is
Aurora,
forlorn.
yeah, Aurora is okay, but against the Florine, the Ling is not that useful, and they should instead pick up on a fighter such as the Alpha or the Expert, like you mentioned. Those would have been better bans. But then again, ABM is ABM. We can see what they are trying to do. But Team Monarch General, they banned out Asuna's like the Vexana, which means that Asuna will have to suffice with the Valentina or probably some other mage is good at. Varia's anti-heal effects actually spreads on for a long time, so it would even come in handy in the team fights.
Yep, that will come in handy. Meanwhile, we see that Hara was also being banned, so looks like Team ABM is making sure that they don't actually have those assassins who can just dive into the back lane and try to take out their mage or and gold laners.
Feel
So
like
yeah, that is a
progress
good
in
ban.
your team.
Meanwhile, I think what Team General is doing here is making sure that they don't have any other mid laner present, which is going to cause a lot of trouble for Team Monarch right now. So yeah, there goes the Nana ban. Pretty unusual ban, but
Gaze
nice bans
upon
coming
the
in.
edge of the void.
As I was talking, ABM did take their hyper. They have finally decided on
Darkrai
that
enters the
Nolan
scene.
hyper, which is really great. Akai coming in. He is for sure either going to be a jungler or an EXP laner. To be honest, I have seen Akai in EXP, but I'm not sure how long will he work there.
Yes, like you mentioned, the Akai could in fact go in towards the room as well because in rank they say pick up Akai, there's a Tigreal, we can just cancel his implosion, and that is what Team Monarch General is planning to do. And looking at that Yuzhong in the EXP lane, that's also a pretty solid pick. He can go into the back line, stun up that the Chang'e as well as the Harith. Only Harith is on Purify, so the Petrify is actually going to land on all of them. And that Petrify knockup, that's a big win in the team fights. Chang'e though, a winning, the winning mate in the mid lane. Guessing from ABM's draft so far in the entire tournament as well as their ranked experiences, Chang'e is gonna go in for that marksman build and just push up the turrets as much as possible. That's gonna be a backdoor and I'm writing it down.
Yep, that will be the positive. She can, just eat up the whole lane, even if the enemy is missing for that 0.5 seconds, to be honest. That's the amount of damage she holds in that with that build. So yeah, this is the draft for both the teams. We can see they are set for the team fights, but again, I'd say they are really good picks. It again depends on the team rotation and the team fights. It's just a matter of how they position themselves. That is going to let us know who is the winner of this first game.
We are already on towards the land of dawn. The match has begun between Team Monarch General, the blue team, and Team ABM on the red side. This is going to be one heck of an interesting match. And for you all viewers out there, we have a special giveaway planned. After the end of this match, one random winner will be chosen from the chat to win the tournament ends. So do not go anywhere during the stream. Stay active in the chat and invite your friends to watch along so they get a chance to win as well. There will be a giveaway after every match, so do stay tuned.
Yeah, there is in total of 3 giveaways. So I do hope you guys are in this team and making sure that they don't lose this opportunity basically. So the match has begun. So far we can see both the teams are just making sure they are getting that early farm. They are leveling up to level 4 to make sure they have the proper team fights. Although Chang'e did manage to get the Litho without any problem. There is an early rotation coming in on that Clint. He looks pretty low. Will have to retreat because he is not really in a great position. There is Figil set with that flicker. Will manage to escape. Damn, that was a good escape.
Like both the marksman and the Tigreal used up their flickers at the same time. But Apex just didn't predict that the Clint was gonna go towards the backside, but he instead wanted to push him towards the wall, so he had no way of escaping. Nolan, he's just gonna jungle right now. The turtle is gonna be up in a few seconds, and look at Akai, he's already ahead of the Nolan in terms of EXP, which means that he will have the retribution damage advantage in the turtle fight.
Yep, he will definitely have that advantage. Although there is Florin right now, they are making sure Nolan is there, the whole team is there. I'm hoping the turtle actually starts now because there is Akai, he is just positioned perfectly as well as Tigreal going in for that. Florin Chang'e using her ultimate will not be able to do much. There goes Akai with his ultimate, but again, Nolan survives. So these team fights are where they have to just back down right now, I guess.
Yep, and Florian's Purify was also baited out. We can see a possible skirmish, but Akai, Florian, Aurora, they're all just going to try and back up. Meteor flickers and into that team fight, but Aurora will be managing to flicker out as well, back to safety. Look at him, Apex. He's just chasing down. The first blood was secured by Asuna with that damage coming in from the Weapon Master emblem and the implosion catching 2 people. Mio using the primer alert onto 2 people and will again be managing to secure the kills. That is 3 kills in favor of ABM just before the turtle, but the fight is not over. Look at Akai. He's trying to get a kill onto Asuna, but no, Raiden was there for the backup and will be managing to secure the kill on towards Akai as well.
Yep, that was an overextend by Akai. He should have just played a little defensive. Look at the Chang'e melting down the mid there. It's not even 5 minutes in the game and they have already chunked out the mid lane. They are going to make sure that they are going for the proper perspective. Just the main things they are focusing on right now is the push. Although the team fights are really great coming in by ABM, they managed to secure the first turtle as well with that 4 kill. definitely they have the good advantage. They are probably 4K ahead in the gold, although Flint might be in trouble. He doesn't have a flicker. He did have a flicker and he used it perfectly, but not very useful. There is Harith and Changi who is going to deal that immense amount of damage to take that 1 down. They are going to make sure Flint is not going to be farmed in this game.
Absolutely, and look at that. Akai is also in danger thanks to Jabom and Miri just poking out his farm. And even his blue buff looks like it will be invaded by Apex and Chang'e because Apex's positioning is very great right now. He's providing the vision, he's stealing away the farm, resetting it then and there. So Radium is just gonna chunk down the turret in the top lane. And Asuna, with that weapon master, he's just gonna deal way too much damage in the early game as well. And look at that, the tier 1 is already gone.
Yep, that was a really easy tier going down for Chang'e. That's what I said. They are focusing on the inhibitors. Maybe will be retreating with his ultimate. Chang'e, man, is
That is absolutely painful damage coming in by the Chang'e in the early phase itself. That was beautifully secured. Those 3 kills, Apex's engages are absolutely perfect. Look at you. He is trying to recall in that bush, but Jobom, he has the vision. He is gonna chase him down, but no, him and Jobom will just be backing off. Bait that 60-second cooldown ultimate. That's such a precious resource wasted before the turtle. But I do not think that ABM is going to face any contest even for the second turtle in this game.
Yep, that was a free turtle. Although there goes a team fight again.
Look at that, Apex trying to set them up. Aurora using their ultimate onto them, onto 2 people, but no damage from the side of Monarch General. But Mirio is in danger, but the Primal Rat shield is going to save him. Aurora's passive has popped up, trying to do some damage, trying to deal some damage, but no, it is Mirio who secures the kill onto them, and the side of Monarch General is just suffering right now. They are thinking, how is this going round? We had the better draft, while Radium is just sneaking down turrets like always.
Yep, the way they are taking those team fights right now, we can see the score is 0-10. And they actually have the goal difference, which is very, very huge. I am not sure how the Monarch will be able to make that goal. It is really tough because it's just 6 minutes in the game and they have 22k goal lead. Gold. Basically, again, there is a team fight and that breaks down. Clint will be taken down. Chang'e will make sure Yuzong is also playing. There is Harry dealing the damage for that Yuki. She will have to just retreat, but very low. I don't think he should be, trying to use the enemies right now because they are not really in a position to do anything.
But Jobom just inside that tower. Go in, get the kill, come out. That's just how good he is playing even on the Nolan. Pretty good to see him for a change of roles. Of course, it's ABM. They know what they're doing in this game, and some of us know what they're doing in this game. But then again, Team Monarch General, they haven't found a single kill in this match so far, while ABM is at a massive 14 kills and 5 turrets, which is a huge lead, I would say, considering it's a 11k gold gap. And once again, look at Asuna. He is just so fearless, going ahead all alone. He knows there is his backup and he is just trying to zone them away while they are trying to secure the tier 2 in the bottom. But once again, the damage has been done. Implosion catching 3 of them in the backline. What a beautiful set coming in by Apex. All of them flickering out, wasting their resources. Even the dragon form was used up just to run away from the team fight and save up their lives. But still, Akai has fallen prey.
Yep, Akai did fall a prey. This match doesn't really look good for Monarch General. I think they're going to go for the turtle, but seeing how they are leading, I'd prefer if they would just go for the lot directly. But again, they have the advantage. They are making sure that none of the Team Monarch members are able to do anything here. Chang'e is just melting those minions. Look at the way she just took Kai's HP. Man, she is so good with her damage right now. That Holy Crystal and Guinea's Sword is really working out for her. The main focus here they were having was to just take down most of the turrets and pressure the Team Monarch right now, which is actually working in their favor. They can, probably end this game within 10 minutes with the way they are going in for the push.
Yes, and look at that. Akai is once again caught out in the middle of nowhere. That Aurora ultimate catching almost no one. Just Mirio dealing some damage all the way. But the Chang'e damage. Oh my god, and the monster kill was secured by Radium finally. And that's a beautiful gameplay coming in from the side of ABM. They're just melting down. The enemy conceal has been used up by Apex once again. He is trying to look for a possible engage, and Florine is in danger, and the kill will be have its flicker. But look at ABM, they're already trying to end this. And Radium's damage is online as well. One enhanced basic to enough to take down half HP of both, like the Yuzhong and the Clint, and Yuzhong died just like that.
Yep, Clint and Yuzong did pay for it. They are going to go for the end. Pretty sure there is minions walking from the mid, won't be able to defend much. Chang'e making sure none of them is forward, and there goes the main turret, and this is the end of the game. This is the shortest game of the tournament I have ever casted, because damn, ABM played so good, so well, so perfectly drafted team. Pushed it, make sure they are doing their best in the team fights. They made sure they don't even have a single chance. Give single chance to team Monarch right now to even do anything. This is 0-19, pure domination coming in.
019 is absolutely wild, and while Aurora and Akai tried to deal some damage on towards the side of ABM, it wasn't enough at all, because ABM is ABM. That Chang'e damage as well as Radium's damage after the coming online of the Holy Crystal, absolutely crazy. And that will be game number 1, guys. Stay in the stream, stay active. Winners will be picked up at any time. Keep an eye on the chat, because that's where the results will be declared. We will be right back with game number 2.
Bang, 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 bang. Come on, let's go really up. Down chillin' with the homies that are really go. Got a bad chicken in with the going up. Better bring her up while you looking like a stab. Put you in a car fight. Like, better get the fuck up. But another round, cause you get a fucked up. I'ma put you in the dirt, bitch. I ain't gonna find you a bad luck. Come on, let's go really up. Come on, let's go really up. I'ma put you in the dirt. Come on, let's go really up. Come on, let's go really up. I'ma hit the dirt. Come on, let's go really up. Come on, let's go really up. I'ma put you in the dirt. Come on, let's go really up. Come on, let's go really up. I'ma hit the dirt. Come on, let's go really up. Wanna bang, bang, bang. I just wanna hit the bar. I just wanna be the best. I just wanna get up. I ain't never just anybody else in my love. Yo, I don't go with my try. I just wanna go. Go, go, go. You know I'm on the road, but you're making so much cash. I can't see the flow. Yeah, 0 to 100. You know I'm about to blow. John Cena, you better hide your fucking face. He's a motherfucker. He's in every place. He's a fake, but you better get it safe. Cause I'm fitting here all late. Cause I'm fitting here safe. In Tokyo, with an all green free, no deckers. Shady no cars, but you know I'm fucking retro. If you wanna get a ticket to my bedroom, pop a fucking bean and I ain't talking pento. City lights, but you know I'm in a trance. She's a fucking toss, so I drop my pants. Made it got, she got all of my songs, yo. Took it to the bed, yeah, she's really hard. Yo, come on, let's go really hard. I'ma put you in the dirt. Come on, let's go really hard. Yo, come on, let's go really hard. I'ma hit the fucking dirt. Come on, let's go really hard. Yo, come on, let's go really hard. I'ma put you in the dirt. Come on, let's go really hard. Yo, come on, let's go really hard. I'ma hit the fucking dirt. Come on, let's go really hard.
Setting this at maximum power. large particle beam weapons.
Weapons activated.
My city's gonna tell you the tale. Everyone was left in the veil. My time won't come to an end. Take a look around, it's a war zone. The damage is already done. Take a look around, it's a war zone. The damage is already done. Take a look around and keep your guns high. It's a war zone. It's a war zone. And I'll be fighting for my life, so keep your guns high. It's a war zone. It's a war zone. And I'll be fighting. I'm bad to the bone. Got blood on my knees. I'm bad for my life, I'm fighting. Yeah, I'm bad to the bone. Got blood on my knees. I'm bad for my life, I'm fighting. The ash keep burning down. No, you won't hear a sound. The screaming bottled within. Take a look around and keep your guns high. It's a war zone. It's a war zone. And I'll be fighting for my life, so keep your guns high. It's a war zone. It's a war zone. And I'll be fighting.
love. Yeah. You must walk on water cause I'm drowning and you made it. Met you on the corner, first in love, it was payday. Candy colored nails, match the candy coated bands. I needed your contact, my eyes bugging out my head. Cause you hot as shit, nah, just the African. Not no bottom bitch, top notch out of here. Love me like I love myself, love it when she smile at me. White teeth with a heart of gold, and I'ma put a diamond in it. Ring, 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 love calling me. Ring like the camera is free when she calling me. Ring, 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 love calling me. Ain't gon' be a man to pick you up, stay down for me. Eyes closed, arms out, flying. Red Bull, babe, you give me wings, pilot. Girl, I love your voice, sound like love calling me. Love called again, and I ain't miss a call yet. And I ain't miss a call yet. Love called again, and I ain't miss a call yet. And I ain't miss a call yet. Love called again, and I ain't miss a call yet. All around free in a nurse circumference. When she round me, she come first, and she quick. She say she feel my emotions when I just give thanks, can't believe we in the same bed. God do it best, shout out to my angel, she a mess. Clean up when she stressed, never stressing me. Looky please, I'm the luckiest, feel it in my chest. Treasure you, I swear you a diamond. Ring, 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 love calling me. Ring like the camera is free when she calling me. Ring, 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 love calling me. Love calling again, and I ain't miss a call yet. And I ain't miss a call yet. Love calling again, and I ain't miss a call yet. And I ain't miss a call yet. Love calling again, and I ain't miss a call yet. And I ain't miss a call yet.
When your heart is broken, you simply cannot trust what your mind is telling you. This is what makes heartbreak.
Hello, 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 and welcome to Esports Legion. This is match two between Boss Esports and Tortoise Esports. And from the side of the blue side, we have Tortoise Esports, and on the red side, we have Boss Esports. Myself, Itami, and with me today is none other than my caster Silva.
And that was a good introduction. And this, what you're watching right now, is the quarterfinals. And this is going to be the day 7, match 2, just like as you said, Itami. And on to the side of blue side, there's going to be the Tartarus Esports. And on to the red side, it's going to the Boss Esports. It's going to be a tough battle between these two teams, but it's only going to be the best of one series. So let's see how it's going to happen. And Fredo, I'm sorry, Itami, are you excited about this match?
I definitely am excited about this match. Both of teams are really, really good, and they are proceeding with the regular bans by far. A Phobius and a Lolita ban from the side of the blue team, and from the red team, we are seeing a Minsita and the Roger ban. So for now, the bans are pretty decent, and there goes the Hylos as well. They are proceeding with the meta bans, the bans which are mostly picked in this tournaments and has been rising on the meta.
That is absolutely true because on the side of Tartarus Esports, they have the first pick. So they definitely have to just plan some mind games going on because this Phobius ban is the first ban. Pretty unfortunate ban, but that's actually a good ban because it creates a lot of CC for their team, so they don't want it. And on to the red side, the boss esports just decided to ban out all those comfort bans, I think. So it's Minnesota as well. And that actually leaves the Zuxian open. So Tartar Esports will straightforwardly just run to Zuxian. Meanwhile, that was Zask open as well, along with the Ling and Hayabusa as well. But onto the boss esports, they just logged onto that Hayabusa, so that's like instant coming in onto them. They don't want to give that assassin to themselves, but it actually leaves one assassin. So it's going to be the Ling. So if they want to take the assassin like the Ling, they could actually go for it. Not right now, but even in the later picks because they've already got the jungler. So do you think, Itami, will they actually go for the Ling?
They might be locking in the Ling here. They for the juicing they need to trade the Hayabusa as well as the Teresla. And yes, I think there will be a Ling pick. Yeah, as you said, this is a Ling from the side of the blue team, and as well as the Edith. This Edith might be going to the gold lane or maybe to the EXP or as a roamer as well. She has been really been versatile in this meta compared compared in this meta with the Ruby.
That is right, because that onward and the earth shatter combo is way too much to handle, and against the Terizilla. So against the Terizilla, that Edith will most probably will be possibly getting a hard time, but that execution strike from that Terizilla will definitely poke her a lot. So let's see how it is going to happen. Meanwhile, we can see that AD has just picked out that Lunox. Pretty good pick at this point to just melt down that Edith from any tanky situations. And also they have the Zuxian on the side of Tartarus Esports, which is going to be an annoying thing for the boss esports to handle because that lantern player is just going to drag them inside the turrets in every team fight.
True love.
Definitely, and they are proceeding with the chip ban and the Carmela ban since the roamer is not confirmed for the side of the blue team as well as the red team, so they are going for the roamer bans. But by far, I'm not seeing any mage ban in here, and the blue team already proceeded with the Juicin pick, but I don't think the Juicin is going to go with the Aegis here. What do you have to say regarding this?
I mean, going ages against that Hayabusa, we can say that like it's kind of expected. I mean, not even expected because she actually wanted to just save her life. But even getting a flicker would be a possible good option. But there's also Crimson Beacon on her to just escape as using a dash from the ultimate to escape from the Ogi Shadow Kill along with the penalty zone from the Terizilla. But having edges will only help her just save her life in only 1v1 situations and only in early game. But in late game, that Aegis is absolutely useless. It's going to be Flicker, which is going to be saving her life. But meanwhile, moving on to the second phase of banning, we could see this Moscow ban on the side of Tartarus Esports. Pretty good ban because since the boss esports don't have the MM yet, so just banning out all those marksmen or the gold laners will actually lead them to a good draft. Okay, let's just move on to that Harit ban as well. They also don't want that Harit to be useful in this match because Harit could possibly be an answer to just broke their draft. And meanwhile, Lil Demon is kind of showing their Claude right now. I'm still wondering that is the Claude is going to be the pick right now against that Edit, because if the Edit just goes and just dives onto that Claude, that onward and the shatter combo will possibly just disrupt that ultimate of the Claude, which is going to be the blazing duet. So let's see how the things are going to work because there's also Lunox to just melt that Edit in case that Claude is not enough to melt that Edit in the late game, but the blazing duet will be enough to get a kill onto the Zuxian and could also actually bait the Tempest of Blades from that Ling though.
I will choose my own path.
And let's just dive right into the back. I mean, let's just dive into the draft back. And it's going to be the R-Lord from the side of Tartarus Esports. Pretty good pick at this point. And I was actually wondering that the Edith is going to be the EXP laner, but it's going to be the R-Lord who's actually the EXP lane. So most probably that Edith will go for the invasion in the early game for that Hayabusa, unless that's going to be the Nanda TZ going on to that Kufra to just disrupt his invasion. But let's see how the things are going to be because there's also Ling. So he could actually use the French poise to just rotate faster, use the retribution and steal all that form from that Hayabusa. But let's see how it is going to go because that Hayabusa will most probably just be focused with his team. So when he is with his team, that Link won't be able to do anything at all unless he gets a lot of backup. But that final flicker slash from that Arnold is going to create that havoc. And meanwhile, we can see Nana TC just locked order at Atlas. And I'm really excited to see that collector skin of that Atlas of this month. It's really good, man. Like the purple effects. I like my favorite color is purple. So, and both of the drafts have been completed. Drop down your comments. Whose draft do you like most? I mean, better. But let's see how this is going to go. We can see out the Claude, he'll most probably going with the Purifier. Will be enough to just save him from the final slash along with the Earth Shatter and the Onward. But will be enough to just because he'll be using it only once. Beating out that Purifier from that Claude. But it's going to be really good to just watch how that Purifier has been baited.
So this is going to be the match number 2 between Tortoise Esports and Boss Esports. Both of the drafts looks pretty good in my opinion. What are your thoughts on this, Silva?
Well, the draft it's totally good, man. Like they have a lot of CC, they have the late orientation com from them. There's a link. So I'm really excited how that links combo is going to be like the shing fast hands.
Definitely, and I guess for now, no post team fights, just the neutral objectives, and they will be trying to secure the turtle. And on the blue side, the jungler is getting the help, as well as on the red side, the Hayabusa is also getting the help on the red buff.
Yep, that is absolutely right. Both of the teams helping their junglers casually, but onto the mid side, we can see the Lantern player has been used onto that Lunox will possibly bait out the flicker power, and there goes the flicker in only first minute of the game, and there goes another Lantern player onto that Lunox. She's trying to get the kill, but that flicker has been already baited, so there's no flicker on to the next 2 minutes. It wants to just go for the invasion of that Hayabusa, but he's just dragging that buff into the bush. There goes Nanda TZ to just support and back that Hayabusa, but the Lantern player is just creating a lot of annoying to that Hayabusa and as well as the Lunox.
Much of a poke coming up from the juicing, and either may be trying to secure his blue buff in here. And on the bot lane, we are not seeing much action by far, and this Edith will be making sure the Cloud. But the first blood, 1v1 kill, that Teresla on that Arlot here.
Man, that 1v1 situation definitely went in the hands of that Terizla onto the bot side. We could see an engage possibly coming in onto the Reddit. There goes a quad Shadow along with the Curican. He's trying to get the kill with the Ogi Shadow kill, and he definitely got the kill onto that edit. The Tempest of Blades is used up so that he could actually not get caught in the Ogi Shadow kill, and there goes the link back to his farm. But they actually got used up a lot of utilities, but the edit still had the flicker with him. There goes the Flint along with the instant shots, just giving a lot of poke to the Claude as well as the Atlas.
Atlas trying to poke down the Claude here. The Purifier might be forced. No, Claude is trying to make an escape, but Clint is looking low as well. The Clint using of the flicker in here. Hayabusa trying to secure the kill, and Hayabusa still able to get the kill on that Clint.
That is truly right. And as they got the kill, that Ling and there's like 3 people just wants to just go for the turtle because Hayabusa will take a lot of time since he don't even have the turtle with him. And Puni wants to take that turtle, and there goes the turtle, uncontested turtle into the hands of Tartar Esports. Rivera just giving a lot of backup. That edit is looking to get level 4, but that Rivera is onto the back position so that he won't be able to get level 4. And there goes the pathetic on to the level 4, and they're trying to invade that Hayabusa, but he's coming in the 2 seconds. There goes Earth Shatter. He's taking it with the onward and with the final slash from that. But there goes the faded links on that Atlas and taking those kills most probably into the hands of that Lunox. There goes the pathetic along with the Rivera going to the double kill to the AD, and they want to take the kill out of the Zuxin as well, but there was no backup onto the Nana TZ.
Definitely, they were trying to like poke the Hayabusa and get some kills there, but unfortunately they were not able to do so. The Edith was taken down by the final mid lane kill, juicing over the kill on that Lunox here.
Wow, that was a good kill onto the Lunox. Pretty good mechanics coming in from that link, but that Lord has been totally isolated. that Atlas still doesn't have that fatal links with him. There goes Earth Shatter. The Tortoise will most probably go for the poke. And the Lantern Flare is just zoning them out inside the turret. There goes the Hayabusa. He still doesn't have that. Shadow Kill with him. There's like 2 people inside the bush if the Ling wants to go because he still has the Tempest of Blades ready with him.
I guess they will just be contesting for the turtle. Team fight might be forced in Atlas. Still now hasn't used his ultimate claws with the basing to it, and he will be taken down by that Edith here.
Damn, that was a good kill. Nana TZ been totally isolated. Those instant shots and the Primal Wrath rotation is coming really handy. There goes a quad shadow from that Hayabusa. Will be corrupt. Use back. The Ling doesn't have the Tempest of Blades. And this is good shadow with all the thing. He's going to take the kill with the instant and the use up along the Earth Shatter from that edit. There goes light from the 2 notes. The use up in a defensive way, but Lantern will most probably take her back inside the turret. And the Truxian will take the kill along with the Lantern Flare and that Crimson Beacon.
Damn, this Juxin pick is really pulling off for the side of the blue team by far. The Juxin just pulled off that Lunox and was able to secure the kill here. And meanwhile, the turtle has just spawned. Hayabusa and Atlas are heading for the turtle, but Arlott is still waiting for them in the bush.
That Arlott is giving their team a lot of vision. Like if the Ling wants to go for the contest, he could actually go, and there is a vengeance on the Atlas. Was probably using it to save for it so that he could get a lot of vision. And now Atlas wants to just steal his spot. Like you were a stealer and I'll be here right now. And they want to take the kill on the Atlas. There is a final slash. The vengeance is still not there. On the Arlott. Along the Earth Shatter and that onward, that Ling wants to take the kill, but nope. There goes the Defiant Sword. He's actually trying to take the buff, but there's still Dark Form or that Lunox to just zone him off. The turtle, they're trying to bait the turtle, but the Terizla is still ready with his penalty zone inside the bush. You just get a good gank out of them, but there is still no backup on him. He's like totally alone over there, so there goes the onward along the Earth Shatter. She'll probably use the Primal Wrath. Most probably use it and stack the completed. And now there goes the Primal Wrath and probably just poke him. Nana He's ready with his fated links to just go into the gang. But nope, sadly there's no backup regardless of the Tesla. The only one there. Hayabusa is waiting for that Ling or anyone to just show up so that he could take a kill out of them. He's ready with both of the buffs. Most probably will be using those shurikens to take the kill. Nope, that will not happen.
By far, Boss Esports are able to get their objectives, but still the Blues team, the Total Race Esports, are able to have a tiny bit of a goldie, but I don't think that goldie gives much of a difference in this match here. By far, the both of the teams are, and Atlas is trying to engage. Edith has to retreat from their Juicin, try to poke them, but Atlas is trying to get down from the Juicin, but by far no team fights yet.
There could be a possible team fight because Atlas is ready with his fatal links. But meanwhile, on to the side of Tartarus Esports, only the one who has Purify is that Zuxian. So most probably she is the only one who will escape from that fatal links. Now Natiz looking for an engage, but there is absolutely no backup. There goes the onward from that Edith. Will possibly catch no one. Nana TZ just used the conceal for herself so that he could actually get engaged, but never mind, that would actually will not happen. That Edith is possibly going through a wrong position. She could actually get caught up, but meanwhile on that mid side, there goes a light from baited from that Lunox. There goes a flicker of Shatter along that link. He takes a kill, but no, there goes the Ogi Shadow kill from that Hayabusa and secures the kill on that link. But meanwhile on the mid side, there is a bit turret along the Primal Wrath and will use up from that enemy. Will take the kill out of the Nanda TZ, but he escapes with the flicker onto him. What a clutch from that Nanda TZ.
Definitely, and what a clutch from the Lunox as well. She was able to force out the flicker from the Edith and was able to make an escape, but Claude might be able to take down the Edith here, and Hayabusa able to secure the kill on that Edith and unstoppable for that Hayabusa right there.
That was a good play from that Hayabusa, and the retribution from that Hayabusa was on point. So he could possibly not contest for this turtle, like third turtle, because the Link still has a retribution ready with him. There goes the Lana TZ to give his team vision, but the Lantern Flare will most probably just drag him back into the turtle lane. He just used the second skill to escape and get a good position. Legit is waiting patiently to get a good penalty zone set up for himself. There are like 3 people patiently waiting inside the bush. They could possibly go for an engage. There goes the retribution plays from the pony. Perfect retribution plays coming in from that Link. What a fast handling as well as a retribution user.
A clutch retribution steal from that Ling right here, and Hayabusa trying to cave down the Ogi Shadow kill here. Jushin has to force down her ultimate. She will not be taken down, but Ling trying to use his ultimate Lunox on her light mode. Still the ult is not used, and they will be forced to retreat for now.
That was a good. He was trying to bait out that light form from that Lunox, so he could actually use the Tempest of Blades and just go dive in inside. But meanwhile, onto the top side, there goes the Clint taking that turret, and that turret is just zoning that Lunox. We don't want that turret to be gone, but definitely that Clint took that turret along with the ball outside. We can see that Terizla wants to just bait out that Arlord. Rivera is most probably looking in some trouble because his Hayabusa will just back him off. There goes the Revenge Strike and the Execution Strike on that Arlord, but will not do enough damage. Along the penalty zone is there. But Hayabusa refused to give him a lot of backup. There goes a Legit. Ling is there to just protect him. There goes the final slash. There goes the Tempest of Blades. Most probably will be used up to take a kill onto the Terizla. Will take the kill along with that. No, but there goes the Rano taking the kill. There goes the Blazing Globe from that Lord and taking the kill onto that. Most probably will be punished. But Nana TZ looking in some trouble. There goes the Lunox so that the Ed takes the kill. Along with the flicker play coming in from that, they most probably take the kill along with that Primal Wrath. But no, that quad shadow from that Hayabusa just made a good clutch for him.
Coming up from the side of the Hayabusa, he was barely able to escape this one, and he did made a really good flicker play here, but unfortunately wasn't able to pick off the kill on the Hayabusa right there.
Man, that was just good at doing some clutches, man. We should definitely clip this. And there is Nanda TZ along with their pathetic. They're just revealing their own positions, like both of the tanks casually staying inside the bush. There goes second skill from that Atlas on that edit along with onward and the Earth Shatter, but will not do any damage to bait any of the utilities. Will not be responding. Ling just doing along the quick push so that he's ready with the buffs along the farm to just go and gank onto the Lord Dance when it comes. And there goes Zuxin. She actually wants to bait anyone with the Lantern Flare. And goes the Vision on that Hayabusa. That Nash can't retreat. He's trying his best to get a vision on anyone, but he's way too forward. So if the edit goes with the flicker plays with the onward and the Earth Shatter, I don't think he'll possibly survive that, but he still doesn't have the flicker ready with him.
Yeah, and Ling just got his Thunderbelt in here. I guess he will be able to tax up a bit, and Hayabusa just trying to make sure he gets the blue buff, and Nanda TZ trying his best, and there comes a conceal play in here. A Lord will be taken down from the side of the Ling. So far no team fights yet, and they will be forced to retreat. Juicing with his ultimate and trying to get down the Lunox. Hayabusa will be taken down.
Man, that flicker final slash from that Arlord will actually take the kill out of that Hayabusa. But that shot just playing way too aggressively to just get that turret push done. Like he's just selfishly getting farm for himself so that he'll shine in the late game. But it's almost like the 11-minute mark, and the Lord has been marching from the bot side. Do you think they'll be able to defend this Lord?
I think they will be able to defend this Lord, or as long as they don't overextend in here. They need to make sure that they are on their positions, and I think they need to wait for the Atlas to make a good initiation.
That is true, because like Nana TZ, when he goes inside the turret, any kind of team fight, he just gets melted with the final slash and the onward and the shatter. So there's a lot of CC for that Atlas to handle. There goes the Clint. It's totally isolated at this point. If they want to take the kill with a flick of fatal links of that Atlas, they can actually get it. But they could actually bait out him, but there goes the fatal links along with that flicker play coming in. There goes the light form from that Lunox, will probably will be baited out, because if he gets one kill onto the mid side, there could be a lot of gank happening. And there goes Zuxin actually want to take the kill. Lunox has been isolated on the bot side, so everyone will be focused on taking the kill onto him. There goes the pinch poise from that link, will take the kill onto the Eddie. Will probably just go for the overextension right now, will be taking the kill onto the Clint. But meanwhile, the blue buff from that Hayabusa has been taken.
The blue buff is gone. Lunox was able to get the kill on the gold laner, but she will be taken down as well on this process. And I think from the side of the blue team, they are just going to wait for the Lord and make sure that no more overextension are done, because Boss Esports can still pull off a comeback even if there's a gold lead of 5k here.
That is absolutely right. Now, the only thing they have to do right now is to just avoid the overextensions. And if you see the position of the Tata Esports, all that Arlord, as well as that edit, they're just waiting patiently inside the bush to take the kill. But meanwhile, on the top side, we could see possibly a gank happening. But Link was way too fast to just see all that coming. He has really good reflexes.
Ling just baited out Atlas ultimate right there, and I guess Atlas does have the fleeting time. No, he still doesn't have the fleeting time, so his ultimate will be taking some time to pop up once again, and the Lord is coming up on the next 30 seconds, so Boss Esports needs to make sure they don't overextend and need to make a good team fight in order to win, or else they might be ending up losing this match as well.
There goes the gang with the onward, and the chatter will be forced to use the penalty zone. So he doesn't have the penalty zone for the next 30 to 40 seconds. That Apathetic actually wanted to bait out all of those utilities, but that Hayabusa uses the quad shadow to get those minions. But there's the lantern flare from that Zuxian to get all that vision, and there goes the Lord. It doesn't want like look at that. She's so eager to take that luminous Lord. Just giving the Brahman Grand others, nothing has happened.
An easy lot for the side of the blue team, and yeah, as you said, the Atlas ultimate was also baited. So was the Teresa's ultimate. The penalty zone was forced out in order to escape, and now that he might be making a play here, but no, he will be retreating for now. They know that if they force out a team fight in here, that would end up in a wipeout, and they might be ending up losing this game.
That is true. And if you see that Claude, he's just engrossed in pushing all of that turrets. He just wants that farm onto him, so the Blazing Duet will give a lot of damage onto that Trinity build.
Yeah, and I guess they are just trying to sync their lanes for now, and Nanda TZ will be forced to retreat once again. I think they need to make a good concealed play, and Nanda TZ with his ultimate only able to get the Aegis here, and Teresa with the penalty zone, and they are trying to make out Ling with the Tempest of Blades, able to take down the kill on the Claude, and Edith will be taking down the Teresa. A 1-for-1 trade here by far, or 2-for-0 trade, I'm sorry.
That was a good gank coming in, but let's see how they actually defend that base, because all that matters is the base. There goes that kill on that Atlas, as well as that Lunox will probably post back off. There goes Ogi Shadow Kill, will most probably take the kill, but it's not enough to take the kill. They're both probably forcing that turret, the base, and taking the kill on that Lunox. So this Hayabusa is not enough to defend that base, and this victory goes into the hands of Krater's Esports.
What a match this was. That Justin pick, the first pick Justin was a really bad idea. She was literally poking everyone on that Justin. She made sure there were not enough team fights. They were forced out of the penalty zone when they were contesting for the Lord, as well as the Atlas ultimate was not there. So by far, they were not able to contest it, as well as not able to defend it at the end.
Yeah, man, that was totally right. And if you see, like, that Zuxian definitely redeemed that why you should ban out Zuxian, and if you have the second pick over the first pick. But that gameplay and that lantern flare coming in from that Zuxian was too annoying, man. It was too annoying. Like, if you see within the first 1 minute, she actually baited out that flicker from Lunox.
Yeah, and kudos to the Boss Esports as well. They tried their best. The Lunox was making really clutch escapes. So was Nanda TZ, but it was not enough for the match to end. The match didn't go to their favor, and the winner here is Tortoise Esports. So guys, we will be back with match number 3, so stay tuned.